Champakam Dorerajan v. State of Madras, 1951. In this case, caste-based reservations were struck down by the court, as against Article 16(2) of the Constitution. This case resulted in First Amendment of the Constitution of India. Though, K.M. Nanavati v. State of Maharashtra, 1960. K.M. Nanavati, a naval officer, who murdered his wife's lover, Prem Mahuja. Bombay High Court guilty of murder of Prem Mahuja. The Apex Court overturned the High Court's decision and held Nanavati not guilty of murder. 13. Golaknath v. State of Punjab, 1967. The Apex Court held that law made by the Parliament shall not be such that infringes and takes away the fundamental rights of the citizen which are provided by the Constitution of India. 4. Madhav Jivaji Rao Scindia v. Union of India, 1970. The infamous case, Madhav Jivaji Rao Scindia v. Union of India deals with Article 18 of the Constitution of India. The Supreme Court in this case held the 1970 presidential order as invalid, abolishing titles, privileges and privy purses of India's erstwhile princely rulers. 5. Kesavananda Bharati v. State of Kerala, 1973. The Supreme Court gave Parliament power to amend any part of Constitution of India, provided such amendment do not take away the fundamental rights of the citizen which are provided by the Constitution of India. This case is also referred as Fundamental Rights Case. 6. Indira Gandhi v. Raj Narain, 1975. The Supreme Court held Clause 4 of 39th Amendment is unconstitutional and void as it was outrightly denied of the right to equality enshrined in Article 14. The Supreme Court also added the following features as basic features laid down in Kesavananda Bharati case: democracy, judicial review, rule of law and jurisdiction of Supreme Court under Article 32. 7. ADM, Jabalpur v. S. Shukla, 1976. The Apex Court in the infamous case of ADM, Jabalpur v. S. Shukla held, during prevailing of emergency in the country, right to move to the court for enforcement of fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 14, 21 and 22 stands suspended. 8. Menka Gandhi v. Union of India, 1978. The case is considered a landmark case as it gave a new and highly varied interpretation to the meaning of life and personal liberty under Article 21 of the Constitution. Also, it expanded the horizons of freedom of speech and expression. The case saw a high degree of judicial activism. No. Minerva Mills v. Union of India, 1980. The Supreme Court of India strengthened the doctrine of the basic structure which was propounded earlier in the Kesavananda Bharati case and held social welfare laws should not infringe fundamental rights. Few changes made by the 42nd Amendment Act were declared as null and void. Thus, S.P. Gupta v. Union of India, 1981. The S.P. Gupta case is also called the first judge's case. It declared that the primacy of the CJI's recommendation to the President can be refused for cogent reasons. It was overruled by Supreme Court Advocates on Record Association v. Union of India, 11. Rajan case, 1981. The case led to resignation of K. Karunakaran, then the Home Minister, and imprisonment of the officers who were involved in the torture and death of a final-year engineering student in custody. 12. Kehar Singh v. Delhi Administration, 1984. Kehar Singh, who murdered the then Prime Minister, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, was sentenced death. But, the sentence of death to Kehar Singh has been questioned many times before the courts. 13. Muhammad Ahmad Khan v. Shah Bano Begum, 1985. Muslim personal law was challenged in this petition. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of Shah Bano and granted her alimony which the Muslim community felt as an encroachment on Muslim Sharia law. The decision of the case led to the formation of the All India Muslim Personal Law Board in 1973.